Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 6. The members are Jihan Salsabila Nisel, Junia Putri, Lila Fitri, and Ramadan Shah. We will explain about synthesis of eicosanoids and synthesis of cholesterols and its regulation in blood. The first is synthesis of eicosanoids. Eicosanoids is three types of locally acting signaling molecules are derived biosynthetically from 20-carbon polyunsaturated fatty acids, principally arachidonic acid. 20-carbon fatty acids are all known collectively as eicosanoic acids. The three chemically similar classes are prostaglandins, thromboxanes, and leukotrienes. Eicosanoid plays an important role in several important processes in the body, such as the inflammatory response after injury or infection. This response includes controlling bleeding by forming blood clots. In controlling inflammation also produced several effects such as pain, swelling, and fever. Excessive response can occur in people who have an allergic response. Eicosanoids also play a role in the process of contraction of smooth muscle, especially in the intestine and uterus. Synthesis of eicosanoids has two major pathways. The first, cyclooxygenase pathway. From the cyclooxygenase pathway, a prostanoid compound is produced. In this pathway, using enzyme prostaglandin H synthase, which has two enzyme activities, namely cyclooxygenase and hydroperoxidase. In the first step is arachidonate compounds require two oxygen molecules which are catalyzed by the enzyme prostaglandin H synthase cyclooxygenase activity. Convert arachidonate to prostaglandin G2. After that, prostaglandin endoperoxide H synthase using hydroperoxidase activity convert prostaglandin G2 to prostaglandin H2. Prostaglandin endoperoxide H synthase pathway products, which is prostaglandin H2, are converted to prostacylin, other prostaglandins, and thromboxane. The term of prostaglandin H synthase enzyme is often referred to as the cyclooxygenase enzyme, an enzyme that converts arachidonic acids into prostaglandin H2, which is a precursor of prostanoid compounds. The second pathway is lipoxygenase pathway. These metabolic pathways of fatty acids produce lipoxygens and leukotrienes. The first step is arachidonate lipoxygenase converted arachidonate by insert OOH group in C number 5 becomes to 5-hydroperoxy eicosanoid, which has C double bond number 6, 8, 11, and 14. After that, the 5-hydroperoxy eicosanoid by using dehydrase or release H2O become to leukotriene A4. Leukotrienes are a group of conjugated triene compounds formed from eicosanoic acid in leukocytes, mastocytoma cells, platelets, and macrophages through lipoxygenase pathways in response to both immunological and non-immunological responses. The second product is lipoxin. Lipoxene is a group of conjugated tetraene compounds that appear in leukocytes. This group of compounds is formed by working in combination with more than one lipoxygenase by inserting more oxygen atoms into the molecule. Some lipoxene, like lipoxene A4 to lipoxene E4, are formed in the same way as in leukotrienes.
Now we want to explain about cholesterol synthesis and regulation of cholesterol in blood. Synthesis of cholesterol. The steroid cholesterol is an important component of many membrane and a precursor of steroid hormone and bile salt in mammal. Aldehyde carbon atom in cholesterol come from acetyl-CoA, a fact that emerged from early radioisotopic labeling experiment. Squalene, a C30 linear hydrocarbon, is an intermediate in the biosynthesis of the 27-carbon cholesterol molecule. Squalene is formed from 5 carbon units related to isoprene. The steps in the cholesterol biosynthesis pathway are acetate, produce isophrenoid, produce squalene, produce cholesterol. In the step 1 of cholesterol synthesis, the first step in the cholesterol synthesis is sequential condensation of 3 molecules of acetyl-CoA. These condensation steps are catalyzed by acetoacetyl-CoA thiolase and XMG-CoA synthase. The product XMG-CoA is then reduced to muflon in the reaction catalyzed by XMG-CoA reductase. This is the first commit step in cholesterol synthesis. Muflon is converted to the C5-compol isophentenyl disophosphate by 2-phosphorylation followed by decarboxylation. The conversion of 3 molecules of acetyl-CoA to isophentenyl diphosphate requires energy in the form of 3 ATP and 2 NADPH. In addition to its role in cholesterol synthesis, isophentenyl diphosphate is an important donor of isophenyl unit for many other biosynthesis reactions. Many species of bacteria have a completely different muflon-independent pathway for synthesis of isophenyl diphosphate. The initial precursors in this pathway are glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate plus pyruvate and not acetyl-CoA. The muflon-independent pathway is more ancient than the muflon-dependent pathway shown here. In the step 2 of cholesterol synthesis, isophentenyl diphosphate is converted to dimethyl allyl diphosphate by a specific isomerase called isophentenyl diphosphate isomerase. The two isomers are then joined in a head-to-tail condensation reaction catalyzed by prenyl transferase. The product of this reaction are a C10 molecule and pyrophosphate. A second condensation reaction, also catalyzed by prenyl transferase, produces the important C15 intermediate, farnesyl diphosphate. The condensation of isophenyl unit produces a characteristic branch hydrocarbon with regularly spaced double bond at the branch position. These isophenyl units are present in a number of important cofactors. 2 molecules of farnesyl diphosphate are joined in a head-to-head condensation reaction to form the C30 molecule squalene. Pyrophosphate, whose hydrolysis drives reaction equilibria toward completion, is produced in the 3 steps in the squalene synthesis pathway. Note that all double bonds in squalene are trans. And then the final stage of cholesterol synthesis. The step between squalene and the first fully cyclized intermediate, lanosterol, include the addition of hydroxyl group followed by a concert series of cyclization to form the foreign steroid nucleus. Lanosterol accumulate in the appreciable quantity in the cells that are actively synthesizing cholesterol. The conversion of lanosterol to cholesterol occurs via two pathways, both involving many steps. Regulation of cholesterol in blood. Number 1. Cholesterol is delivered to peripheral tissues by LDLs. Number 2. Lipoprotein particles bind to the LDL receptor on the cell surface. Number 3. A complex between LDL and its receptor enter the cell by endocytosis and fuse with a lysosome. And number 4. A lysosomal lipase and proteases degrade to the LDL relation cholesterol that is then incorporated into the cell membrane or stored as cholesterol ester. Number 5. XDLs remove cholesterol from plasma and from cells of non-hepatic tissues, returning it to the liver. Number 6. They bind to a receptor called SRB1 at the liver surface and transfer cholesterol and cholesterol ester into the liver cell. And then the number 7, the lipid-depleted XDL particle return to the plasma. Number 8, in the liver, the cholesterol can be converted to build salts that are secreted into the gallbladder. And number 9, the build-up of lipid deposit in the arteries is associated with increased risk of coronary heart disease that can lead to a heart attack. That's all our video. We are sorry for any mistake. Please like, comment, and subscribe.